A 72-year-old woman died suddenly this morning. What caused it? She made a mistake that so many people over 70 do every single day that she didn't even understand it. The truth is that as we age, our bodies become more aware of little habits that didn't seem dangerous when we were younger. These decisions, which may not seem important at first, can have big effects on our health. This video shows you 4 mistakes you might be making in the morning that could put you in danger. These mistakes can hurt your heart, your blood flow, your balance, and even the way your brain works. The worst part? Every morning, most people over 70 do at least one of these things wrong. The good news is that they're easy to fix once you know about them. If you stay away from them, you might have a healthy, active life instead of a major medical emergency. One last mistake that almost no one talks about is one of the most dangerous. Please stay with me until the end. A lot of older people do it without even realizing it, but it can make them much more likely to fall, get dizzy, or even have heart problems. Don't skip it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any movies before we start. Type 1 in the comments if you like this movie. Type 0 in the comments to let me know you don't like it. That way, I can make better movies for you. It's time to begin. The first mistake is getting up too fast. It may not seem dangerous, but getting out of bed too quickly is one of the most dangerous things you can do in the morning. People your age may not think twice about this simple habit, but it can cause them to feel dizzy, have dangerous drops in blood pressure, and even fall. Our circulation system doesn't change as quickly as it used to as we get older. Since you've been lying down for a while, your lower body's blood pools. Your blood pressure can drop quickly if you stand up or sit up too quickly. This is known as orthostatic hypotension, and it's the main reason why so many people over 70 feel dizzy or faint in the morning. When did you last get up? Did you feel like you were off balance for a second? You might have had a little trouble seeing, or you might have needed a moment to settle yourself before taking your first step. That means your body wasn't ready for the quick change. If you aren't careful, that moment of instability could cause you to fall, which could be dangerous. Think about Edward, a 74-year-old man. He would get out of bed every morning, swing his legs over the side, and stand up right away. He didn't think much about it until he passed out for a second in the morning and fell out of his chair. He landed on his bed, which is lucky, but things could have been much worse. After that, he knew he needed to alter the way he began his day. It's a simple but powerful answer. Don't just jump out of bed. Instead, do these 3 things. First, stretch your toes and fingers when you wake up. This helps get the blood moving. Second, slowly roll onto your side and sit up gradually, keeping your feet on the floor. Third, before standing, take a moment to steady yourself, move your legs, stretch your arms, and give your body a few seconds to adjust. It might seem like a small change, but this simple habit can greatly reduce your risk of dizziness, imbalance, and falls. And as you probably already know, falls are one of the big dangers for older people, leading to broken bones, hospitalizations, and even long-term mobility problems. So if you've been in the habit of getting out of bed too quickly, take a step back and rethink your morning routine. Those extra few seconds in bed might just save your life. Mistake 2, skipping water in the morning. One of the most overlooked yet dangerous mistakes people make in the morning, especially after 70, is not drinking water right after getting up. You might not think of hydration as something important first thing in the morning, but after hours of sleep, your body is in a state of mild dehydration. And for older adults, that can have serious effects. Your body keeps working while you sleep. Organs work, lungs breathe, and sweat and breathing both remove water from your body. When you wake up, your blood is a little thicker, your circulation is a little slower, and your body is running a little behind. Not getting enough fluids back into your body quickly can lead to problems like high blood pressure, poor circulation, and even a higher chance of having a stroke or heart attack. Consider how you feel when you wake up. When you wake up, does your mouth feel dry? Are your knees a little sore? It's possible that you don't have as much energy as you should, or that it takes you a while to feel fully awake. All of these could mean you're thirsty. And if you drink coffee instead of water first thing in the morning, you might be making things worse. Take 76-year-old James as an example. When he woke up in the morning, he always went straight to get his coffee. He did it every day for decades and never gave it a second thought. But as he aged, he started to feel dizzy and have trouble thinking in the mornings. His doctor told him to drink water when he woke up in the morning. He saw a change after a few weeks. His headaches got less common, he felt more awake, and he had more energy. Water is important for keeping your blood moving right, keeping your kidneys working well, and keeping your heart from working too hard. To get your metabolism going, rehydrate your cells, and get your circulation going right, drink a glass of water first thing in the morning. If you have trouble digesting food, drinking water in the morning can help keep things running smoothly. Say you don't normally drink water in the morning. Begin with a small glass of water as soon as you wake up. It might help to keep it next to your bed. What about warm water with a little lemon? That's a great option for people who like warm drinks. Your body has worked hard all night, and to work at its best, it needs to be properly hydrated. Do not wait until you are thirsty, because by that time you are already dry. So make drinking water first thing in the morning a habit. It's good for your body. Make a number 2 comment below to let me know you're still watching this movie and finding these ideas useful. Let's move on now. Third mistake, having coffee before eating anything. It's not really morning for many people until they've had their first cup of coffee. Every morning, they get up, pour a new cup, and start the day. This has been going on for decades. That being said, one of the worst things you can do for your body is to drink coffee when you're hungry. When you wake up after age 70, your stomach is empty and your body is weak. Cortisol, your body's natural stress hormone, is at its highest level and your blood sugar is low. Your gut system is just getting going. If you drink coffee on an empty stomach, your cortisol levels may rise even more. This can make you feel more stressed, cause stomach pain, or even cause long-term problems like acid reflux or stomach soreness. It's your body telling you something if you've ever had coffee in the morning and felt jittery, dizzy, or even a little sick. When you're not hungry, the acidity in coffee can irritate the walls of your stomach, which can cause heartburn, indigestion, or acid reflux. People over 65 may already have more sensitive stomach, so this irritation can become a daily problem without them even realizing it. Think about Robert, who is 75 years old. He always started his day the same way, with a black coffee. After that, he ate. He didn't think much of it until he started having acid reflux more often. First, he thought it was because of hot foods or getting older. But after talking to his doctor, he found out that drinking coffee before meals was making his digestive system work harder than it needed to. He started eating a light snack like a banana or a handful of nuts before his coffee, and the pain got a lot better within a few weeks. It's not about giving up coffee, it's about changing the time. Eating a small snack before your first cup of coffee can help balance out the acidity, keep your blood sugar stable, and calm your body down when you're stressed. If you usually go for coffee as soon as you wake up, try switching things around. A few crackers, a slice of toast, or fruit can make a big difference before your coffee. Also, if you've ever noticed that coffee makes you feel more jittery or anxious than normal, eating something before you drink it can help balance that out. When you drink caffeine on an empty stomach, your body absorbs it quickly, which can make your energy spike and crash more quickly. When you eat first, the absorption is slowed down. This gives you a more steady boost of energy instead of a quick boost followed by a drop. So tomorrow morning, before you take your first sip, ask yourself, have I given my body something to work with? A small change in your daily habits can help protect your stomach, keep your energy levels steady, and keep you feeling your best. The fourth mistake is ignoring stiffness in the morning and moving too fast. If you are over 70, one of the worst things you can do is not take morning pain seriously enough. A lot of people think that feeling a little tight in their joints when they wake up is just a normal part of getting older. They push through it, move quickly, and don't give it much thought until one wrong step causes pain, an injury, or even a major fall. Muscles and joints get stiffer while you sleep, because they don't move or get as much blood flow. This happens a lot to older people because their bodies naturally make less synovial fluid, which is what keeps joints moving smoothly. Look at Walter, who is 78 years old. He always thought of himself as pretty busy, so even when he woke up stiff, he'd push through it. Then, one morning on his way to the bathroom, he stepped, lost his balance, and hit his hip hard. Not taking a few extra minutes to warm up before moving caused him to hurt himself in a way that took months to heal. The good news is that it's easy to avoid making this mistake. Take a moment to wake up your joints before you get out of bed. Start by moving slowly. Wiggle your toes and fingers, turn your legs, and stretch your arms. Then, while you're still on the ground, lift your knees or move your legs slowly to loosen up your hips. Before getting up, roll your shoulders, take a few deep breaths, and do some light stretching. It doesn't take long, but it makes a huge difference. A few extra minutes of gentle movement can make the difference between feeling tired and unsteady and being able to face the day with courage. You should also pay attention to your first steps in the morning. If you need help, use a stable surface and don't rush, especially if you're going to the bathroom in low light. Your body needs time to get used to the changes, and going slowly can help keep your muscles and joints from getting too tired. Keep this in mind the next time you wake up and feel a little stiff. Let your body get used to moving slowly. Protecting your mobility is the first thing you need to do to stay busy and independent, and it starts as soon as you get out of bed. Leave a number 4 comment below to let me know you're still watching this movie and taking these lessons to heart. Last thoughts. As this movie comes to a close, think about what you do every morning. Have you ever done one of these wrong and not known it? In reality, the habits we form in the morning determine how our day will go. These habits are even more important after age 70. Making big changes to your morning routine won't help your health. Instead, make small changes that will protect your body, keep your mind sharp, and make sure you feel your best when you wake up. These small changes add up, like taking a moment to stretch before getting out of bed, making sure you stay hydrated, watching how you drink your coffee, or moving more slowly before starting your day. They can make the difference between keeping active and independent over time or putting your health at risk for no reason. A lot of people think that getting sick as you get older is a given, but that's not always the case. The decisions you make every day, especially in the early morning, have a big effect on how long you live, how much energy you have, and how healthy you are generally. Being aware is key. These 4 mistakes are easy to avoid now that you know about them. Take charge of your mornings in a way that will benefit your health for years to come. What did you notice most? Which of these habits do you think you should change in the morning? Or which one do you think you've been doing right? Please get in touch with us. Now, leave a comment below telling me something new you learned today and how you're going to use it. We care about what you think, so don't be shy about telling us. We feel very motivated and encouraged when we read your opinions. Please like, subscribe, and share this movie if you liked it and found it useful. Thanks for your support. It lets us keep making good material for you to learn from and be inspired by. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.